both here. I'm hoping we're both being heard.
Yeah. Game is a little loud.
I'm turning down the volume on my headset a little.
Yeah, me too. Just gonna wait around for a second. I'm Ashley, by the way.
And I'm Joe.
To see if we're being heard, because that would be unfortunate.
This is pretty rocking.
Yeah, I'm loving the mechanical aesthetic on the first chapter. Or the loading screen, I guess.
It's one of those things where it's probably got a little cinematic or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like quiet music in the background.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology.
This is like so old school.
Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
So Shadowrun.
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
I mean, are they hybrids?
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions.
Also the fact that
but despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Oh, snap.
I'm a little concerned that we can't be heard.
Anybody hear us? Anybody out there? Do.
Is it going to play the thing again if I don't press start?
Probably. Probably when something happens, it'll shake the screen.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Wait, what? I didn't want to do that. What am I doing? I don't know how to play this game, apparently. We can be heard, so that's good. The game audio is a little loud, so...
Alright, I think I have a way we can fix that. Alright, so I'm going to test it first with mine. Alright, Tom, can you hear me slightly better? Test. Alright. Tom, can you hear me slightly better now?
Alright, well, Kimber said yes, so we appreciate that. Alright, we'll go ahead and get started then.
We'll need to do the same for yours.
Okay.
Hold PlayStation.
Like this?
No. Press it. Press it one more time.
Huh?
Press and hold it. Go up to sound devices.
It'll just play the thing again.
Yeah, volume control. There. Turn it down quite a bit. Keep going. That's probably good.
Okay.
Go down to adjust microphone.
Test.
Okay, you're probably good. Alright.
Hit back.
X. Alright.
Millions
Now turn
of
it up on your
people jack
microphone.
into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and
Alright.
connect with one another with
There we
advanced
go.
brain-to-machine technology.
Alright. We just had to turn down to where it
Easier
wasn't so loud
access
for
to
us.
genetic
Keep the microphone
modification
down.
leaves hybrids
It's
walking
been a
the
while.
streets,
Alright,
It
let's
has
go ahead and
looking
get
less
started.
human every
Skip the cinematic again. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, new game. I'm so excited to play this. And we're playing this in honor of Blade Runner.
Coming out this month.
Yep, coming out this week, I
Neo
think.
San Francisco,
Is he gonna play the thing
2064
again?
AD.
It might be the intro.
The world
Okay, well, I'm not
thrives
gonna skip
on
it.
a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body.
Yeah, I haven't played too many
Millions
games
of
like
people
this,
jack
but I
into
think the last
virtual
time I
worlds
ever really
every
played
day
a,
to work,
if I'm
play,
to understand the
and
game
connect with one
style,
another
was
with
probably like
advanced
Maniac
brain-to-machine
Mansion.
technology.
I think it's a kind of adventure game.
It's kind of,
Easier
yeah, like
access to
that. Like
genetic
I've heard it compared
modification
to
leaves hybrids
Snatcher and like
walking the
those Laura
streets,
Bow
looking less
games.
human
Watching the actual
every day.
gameplay, it looks like a dead ringer. for
However,
Snatcher.
some can't
I know,
keep
I
up
hope
with
it
the
doesn't suck
fast-paced
either.
changes around them.
Kimber, I'm so excited for Blade Runner.
They say that ROMs,
So
now
far, Ryan
commonplace
Gosling's
thanks
got like
to
a 1-in-1
Parallax,
record for
are
me.
leading humans to
Like
a
he's
place
kind of like a
where we can never
50%
come
good,
back,
50% bad.
losing the survival skills that
So,
we have relied on.
I'm hoping
for
Blade Runner is in the good category.
Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can
Yeah, I'm
seem
not too worried
human-like in
because
their
I know it's
interactions.
like a long
But
run
despite
time
the
for the
marketing
movie,
hype,
but like the
at
original
their
one
core,
was a long
they
run
are
time
only
too.
brainless
So.
machines.
Yeah.
Organizations, like the human revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
I mean, that is a constant threat right now.
High above the rising tension below, a parallax engineer has blurred the line even further.
Parallax.
And with this, humanity's destiny
Turing.
will be altered forever.
Alright, so now we've seen the intro twice.
Yeah.
Unless I don't know how to get out of the loading screen. Maybe I'm just a terrible gamer. Probably.
Press button twice to skip. Okay.
Please start the game.
Right?
Or nobody's gonna continue watching this. Okay, good. Thank you.
Prologue.
I like the background, little circle thingy.
The little 80s.
Yes, it looks like
What
a little
80s thought
80s
the future would look like?
sunset.
12, 20, 2064. Oh, man.
Home sweet home.
Maybe not so sweet. Nice. Oh, Tom, no. No.
I love the so far, like I can tell from the home that like the dishwater is brown. There's like a crack in the wall.
Oh my god. It's not just that the dishwater is brown and there's a crack in the wall. Did you see the dishwater slosh?
Yeah, like there's clearly something swimming in there. Ew.
Oh my god.
Musty might be a better descriptor. No joke, that place looks like it would smell. I mean, like the bed's unmade.
So, is this Futurama?
His files are like hanging out.
Is this...
His computer looks pretty sweet though.
You just commented about his files hanging out and his computer looking pretty sweet, but where's his computer chair?
I know, like, 'cause he just, like, maybe he doesn't need a chair. Like, he can sit on his bed and, like...
I feel it right now as though this were Futurama if Fry was a detective instead of a delivery boy.
Alright, so it looks like the interface is you can, like, scroll, for lack of a better word, to check out different items.
Hold on, go back to your computer.
Lappy? Wow, really? That's the new slang? And then I can go to my inventory to check out items and check out the menu. I think I'm going to check out items first. I'm not going to check out the door first.
Yeah, that might cause you to leave.
Yeah, I'm going to check out the book. I can look, I can use, or I can talk to the book. I'm going to try to talk to the book.
Lol.
You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus.
Oh, God.
It's not even doing reps. Out of all the books on the shelf, you pick this slacker? I'm already loving this. Alright, I'm gonna look at the book. A copy of Wigfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open.
Oh my God.
Ooh, and we can look at the window too. The classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. You're reading the wrong books, buddy. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window.
Ah.
Well, it's the future, so you'd imagine everything is probably on some kind of a laptop or other device. I can look at the window, I can adjust the window, I can talk to the window, and I can use an item on the window. Alright, thanks for the advice, Tom.
Have any meat popsicles?
Ew.
Negative. Dang it, Tom, you killed it. No, he didn't.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to the window.
Okay.
There's no one out there. Really? You can talk to the book, but not the window?
Well, you have a plant there, right?
Yeah. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped open by that book. Maintenance request pending. Do I even have any items? I have an ID card. Don't throw your ID card outside. Do you want to get cyber hacked?
Nice.
We talked, we looked. Despite the smell, keep the window open. Better to have gross air than no air, besides the window's broken. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of me just like looking at items, guys. Because I'm one of those obsessive gamers that will look at everything.
She really is.
Coffee, the great equalizer. The one thing that the poor and the rich alike need to chug through the day, you assume. You can drink the coffee, you can use an item on the coffee, or you talk to the coffee. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It's lost the hots for you a while ago. Should I drink the coffee? Because you can.
Why not?
If this gives me an auto game over, I'm gonna be so mad. You take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross.
I wonder if he made his coffee with his dishwater.
Oh gosh, if he used a dishwater, that's not good, guys. Alright. I can look at YMO poster. The sink. DK Ultra Beats headphones. Stack of papers. A plant. I'm gonna look at the plant. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? I'm gonna give him a little talking to. Oh, be careful. I used him instead. The poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already.
Maybe
Poor
you should have been
planty.
talking to it previously. Not you, but, you know, our main protagonist here.
Okay, apparently I can't look at that paper next to it. I'm gonna look at the poster. Admire the YMO poster. Your friend Hayden gave this to you. The group is old, but the music is timeless. That's what he said, at least. careful, that's a load-bearing poster.
I've heard that before somewhere. That
Yes.
feels like a Simpsons joke.
I want to say it is a Simpsons joke. Yes, when they rebuilt Flanders' house. Thanks for the tunes. Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips
Slash
music. So that must be like their torrent for music.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm going to look at the stack of papers. A stack of papers for your unpublished novel.
Of course. Oh,
Flip through stack. Pen and paper is the most tangible method, but if you're gonna be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. No, your principals whine too much at the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if he were in 2064?
Probably.
I mean, yeah, it would be the sign of the times, so...
It'd be convenience as well.
Yeah, exactly, and just the ease of editing and your drafts just all saved in one place. Yeah, he would definitely go digital.
I think he would. I know
Probably. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper.
Nice. Then how can he say it's like a copy of his unfinished novel if it's just a blank paper?
Yeah.
That's a tiny fridge.
There's a sheet of paper on the ground. Look at the sheet of paper. A single piece of loose paper, unsorted paper, lies on the ground. A page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. I'm gonna take that sheet of paper. It sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with there on the ground, don't you think? Okay, well maybe I won't take the paper. Judgy game. Look at the GX Ultra Beats headphones. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones, the ultimate in budget audio. Nice. You better try them out so you can start crafting your review. So maybe our protagonist is some kind of reviewer. Added headphones to our items. Sweet.
I mean, yeah, right?
Those are the GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. Cool. I'll have to try that out in a second. Okay, now we're gonna look at this nasty sink. Look at sink. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Okay, dude, seriously, take care of your problems.
I mean, jeez.
Turn on sink. Use an item on sink. Talk to sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Should we try to turn on the sink?
Phrasing?
To see what happens to it?
I mean... yes.
Running water might just make it worse. Okay then, friend. Did that. Ooh, the bed. I'm gonna look in the fridge first. The video screen on the front says mustard half full, spoiled milk, 10 days past expired. Gross. I can open the fridge, I can use an item, I can talk to the fridge. You remind the fridge that you need to pick up some more milk when you go out. It jots down Malk on the list.
Oh.
Nice. These people clearly like The Simpsons. There's already 2 Simpsons references.
Yep.
Probably just make a mental note instead. You've had enough vitamin R for 1 lifetime supply. Oh my gosh,
God.
Seriously. So many Simpsons references.
I will say, they should probably reference other things in the Simpsons.
I'm hoping there will be some other references, but this is like my heart right now. I love The Simpsons, although I haven't watched it in like several years. You know, like the
You love the feeling the Simpsons used to give you.
Yes, when I was really young, I used to watch it all the time. And yeah, Malk. Why are my bones so brittle? I've been drinking plenty of Malk. I'm gonna open the fridge. You open the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Maybe the spilled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. Take milk, no thank you. Shall we take the milk or should we say no thank you?
I mean, is it milk or... No, it says milk.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, I know in, what's it called?
It could be an important quest item.
Yes.
It could also
Spoiled milk added to items. One more good day. Well, we earned a trophy from it, so obviously we were supposed to take it.
Oh my god, what if it ruins your headphones?
Alright. Look at my bed. You're home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping for a while. You'd better submit your article before you turn in or you won't have a place to sleep for long. So that was probably like a hint that I need to write my article. I probably need to use my laptop. This bed only chats back when you're sleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function.
So, because this is a world full of cyberpunk goodness, I can't tell what's a sarcastic joke and what's a legit answer. Like, maybe that bed does talk back to you.
Oh, good old Lappy. It may be not the most powerful, or the fastest, or have the best screen, but well, it works. I love the use of polysyndeton in this sentence, with the repetition of or. Really cool. That's a rhetorical device, by the way. Alright, so I can boot it up. I can talk to it. I'm gonna boot it up. I gotta boot it up. Lappy is a bit of a relic.
Live intelligence something.
You have an article due tonight. Wow, that feels so relevant to my life. I should be writing an article too. Better finish it before bed. Alright, okay today. Journal Logic. Lips Live, so obviously that's a YouTube button. Inbox. And then it looks like we're on something called JunkNet. Alright, I'm gonna check my inbox first. Look or use. I'm going to use my inbox. Let's see. Spam mail. Scam mail. Bill. Work mail. Weekly update. Invitation. Promotional mail. Rent mail. Back button. Alright, I'm gonna check my mail. And I don't think you can go up to the other things.
This is making me think of Front Mission 3 from PS1.
Get cheap crash, only 99 creds for a 30-day supply, 212 stims.
Drugs.
So, yeah, obviously. Read scam mail. Hello there, I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. So this is a Nigerian prince scandal.
Yeah, this is that thing.
You see, it has become frozen and I need to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to
420,194.1 credits.
Wow.
But what's the credit transfer ratio to, the US dollar for current, consideration?
Please, if you could send me your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune, I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong, only your ID being stolen. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom.
Oh.
Obviously, she's from Australia then.
Vegemite. Oh god, that sounds so disgusting.
What is this email? Can you delete emails? A bill? Let's see, what do we got? Your account is past due in the amount of 1,396.4 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah yes, the age-old choice between food or electricity. Read work email. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for WTF Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure. Oh man, I love exposure! And if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way.
Artists die from exposure.
Don't they know people die of exposure? Oh. Nice. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon instead of farting around in your inbox.
Ooh, promotional mail.
A coupon for 5 credits back on Hassie Infinity.
Did you hear that?
Yes, there was like a little...
Hassie.
Yeah, a Hassie Infinity has all your daily calories with none of the nutritional value. Wait, what? Like the opposite of a diet version.
I mean, calories taste good, yo.
An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lee, DDS. So the dentist office? Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? I was thinking the same thing. Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. Oh man, I love crab juice. This is your weekly update from Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective on the classic Model N keyboard. Unsubscribe from newsletter?
I mean, I don't typically unsubscribe unless it's something I hate. Do you hate keyboards?
I think it might make me do it.
Yeah, it looks like you're not given much of an option.
It cannot be modified. Nice. Alright, so I checked all my emails. I'm gonna check out Lips Live, because why not? You know, these are the same things that I would normally do when I'm about to write something, is, you know, get distracted for several hours checking my emails, looking at YouTube, you know, the typical things that an Ashley would do.
Also, if you notice, is that the Lips Live logo you have covered right now?
Yes.
Because that looks like YouTube.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's cool. This is the Lips Live, the premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. Okay, so... The GK Ultra Beats sync to Lappy automatically as you connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Okay. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear.
Live cams of baby animals.
Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to actually write your review. Okay, see, I'm doing the right things.
Uh-huh.
The first part of the work is done. You're so accomplished.
So accomplished.
Wonder if it'll let me. You could keep watching Lips Live, or you could go ahead and get to work writing your headphones review on Journal Logic. Your sync up to the headphones and watch a live stream of eagle eggs getting ready to hatch. What's OK Today?
Probably news.
OK Today is Neo San Francisco's most beloved morning show all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. If that's a reference to something I don't get.
Yeah, I don't either.
Unless they're confused about it sci-fi. I don't know. This is the show's online newspaper called the Scan Line.
It's because it's called OK Today, and Oklahoma state letters are OK.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Fun times. OK Today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. current events article, Charlie Nova, sports article, local news.
Did you notice Charlie Nova just like winked and there was a little flash from his teeth?
That's really cool. It's kind of like interactive.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the current events. A story about the human revolution. Human revolution remains vigilant in the hashtag #StayHuman. Protests in Upper Market. December 19th. Hey, that's my birthday! The human revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula.
Happy birthday, Ashley.
Why are bad things in cyberpunk shows and other media always happen on my birthday?
Yeah, like the Renarco-arcology.
Yeah, that happened in Shadowrun on my birthday.
Yup.
Genus, a gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester who asked to remain anonymous. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as the story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Bellmer, Anna, OK Today. Click on
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Well, that was interesting.
That was very weirdly interesting.
A story about our hometown Neo San Francisco 49ers. The Neo San Francisco 49ers hashtag Quest for 10 is back on. Billy Mays' descendant.
Oh god.
December 19th, Sunday's big game at New Candlestick brings an important question to everyone's mind. Can the 49ers punch their ticket to the playoffs and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Neo San Francisco? Hey, I know who Vince Lombardi is. It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick after an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadors. So we've been bringing in some new teams since 2017.
That's interesting.
They brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancement. So it looks like the league is open to the ladies as well, so that's really cool and progressive.
Yep.
Certain modifications of implants are banned by the league, but their official reports state their repeated investigations into Lopez found no evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win with their Super Bowl, I'm not good at big Roman numerals, victory over the Tokyo Titans.
Yeah, I know that's a bunch of like it's 29 something. I don't know. I don't remember what L is. It's the
No,
only
it
one.
has to be like 50 something because we're already in like Super Bowl like 40 or whatever.
Okay, well, or 100 something.
Yeah, I'm not
It could
good
be
at
120 something.
You can look it up real quick. So it's LXXIX. So
And this
that
is in
has
50 years, so
Yeah. So it's gotta be 9 something if I is in front of X. That's how that works.
79.
79, okay.
Yeah, I knew that was
Yeah, because
9.
L is 50 and then 2 X's is 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Sorry.
L's the only one I don't know.
Yeah, L's 50. I just wasn't sure. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in the playoffs between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, they haven't changed that name. It'll be a close game to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first. For all things everything, I'm June Balmer Anna OK Today. So she's reporting on sports and regular news.
I mean, makes sense.
A story about a broken down Froyo stand. Well, of course I'm going to read that. Who wouldn't? Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th, reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state that the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is still likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM, rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, but they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as this story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today.
Interesting.
Alright, so we got a trophy for reading
all that stuff.
Woohoo! Reading is rewarded. Alright, now I'm going to write my article. Journal Logic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Compose using Journal Logic. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul. Bit by bit.
Credit by credit.
Character by character. Finished! Wow, that was the quickest writing ever. Now to send it off. Hey, Randall!
Welcome aboard.
There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Oh man, I remember those Pizza Hut reading rewards. You got those little pan pizzas?
Yep.
My friends and I all shared one once. It was not as satisfying that way. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Alright, and I probably don't have any new emails to check out Imagine, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's the same one. You sync up the headphones and watch a stream of this year's State of the Union. You sync up the headphones. Afternoon soap opera. Just trying to see what all the options are. Gossip show. Courtroom TV show, you know it was scripted. Alright, I'm gonna log out of the computer. And sleep in the bed. Go to sleep. Uh-oh. Who is that in my house?
Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty terrifying looking.
It's one of those little ROM things, right?
Looks kind of like it. Hey, you know...
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Who the heck are you?
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
Who are you?
What?
What the hecky?
I came in through the door, of course.
Well, that was very matter of fact.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
So he's saying he picked your lock.
Yeah.
Because it was an easy
It only
lock
took
to
me
pick.
17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Only 17 trillion. Which probably happened in like 2
rather
seconds.
Imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Sakugate M/14723-B.
Tom, you'll never replace Loaderbot. Get out. I mean, who could... Loaderbot will always be in our hearts.
Though, this voice sounds really close to the other one, Tortoise.
Yeah. Alright, 17 trillion, the Sakugate M14... What? I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best. I'm going with that option.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on
Yeah, a little
you.
bit like TJ.
Yeah.
I'm
wonder if
not
it's the
certain
same
why
voice
you
actor.
picked the birthday
Well,
of your
you
first
know what I
dog,
have
but
at
it
my
would be
fingertips?
sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
The birthday of your first dog.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken
Shade.
and that you left it open.
More shade. I love this guy. The window lock is broken. You know my dog's... Obviously,
I know a
dog's
lot of
birthday.
things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic
Oh my
security
god,
door.
this is not the time for a
1385 is
backdoor
newer,
brag.
But I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Is this the little robot that robbed the yogurt stand?
Maybe.
I'm thinking it might be.
The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Is that like Amazon? Because it's another river, right?
Yeah, that sounds
Or like a jungly area.
right.
My window lock is broken. Hold on, what are you doing in my apartment?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Oh yeah, my place is a lot cleaner looking, but that blob is still in the sink.
Thomas, what am I thinking? I'm crazy. Tom, you are 100% correct. The voice actress that plays our little robot friend here is Melissa Hutchison, no N in there, in the middle of it. And she does, in fact, play TJ in The Wolf Among Us. Also Beauty. She plays Beauty as
Once that
well.
was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Did you break my computer, little TJ robot?
I would imagine your computer is too old and it can't interface with your computer.
I think I want to know the snag versus,
Why?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An
You
electrical
broke
surge
Lappy?
caused significant damage to several other components as well.
I'm about to cause
I
some
would
significant
consider it
damage to
no
you.
great loss, though.
oh, thanks.
Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Because I'm poor, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you look around you?
Look around you. I'm gonna throw spoiled milk in this little dude's face. All my work was on there. I don't have enough money for a new computer. Yeah, all my work was on there is the most natural reaction.
Don't fret. I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Including the malware?
So now this little robot is my new best friend because you're not allowed to leave till I get that data back.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until
You
you
better.
can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs. It is the least I can do.
Really? You're the one that broke it, dude.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides
Right,
Hayden
Randall?
until now.
Oh, so he's my friend Hayden's robot? I wonder if Hayden's dead.
So what is this, like
Well,
a
saying
weird
I
version
know
of
Hayden is
that
putting
show
it simply,
Chuck?
But yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
So Hayden's probably dead.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
So he's like a jerky
A
R2-D2.
desperate R2-D2. Like, yeah, you're kind of like not my
Oh my
only
God.
hope, but like
He is actually R2-D2. He just can form English language as
Yes.
opposed to beeps and
yeah, because
whistles.
I could so see R2-D2 breaking my laptop.
And being this sassy while
Yes.
trying to be friendly.
Yes.
Quite the optimist.
I'm just a
We have
skilled,
played-
skilled reader and inferencer. I've predicted an entire, what was that horrible...
Steven Seagal movie, and like by the time the credits were done.
Yes, in the opening credits. Yes,
Yep.
I'm very good at inferences. It's my job. Slow down, just start from the beginning. What makes you believe that? Which option should I choose?
Start from the beginning.
Okay.
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that.
The Big Bang happened 4 million years
Oh my
ago.
God.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Hold on, so you
He
came
seemed
here?
frightened, terrified
Do I
even,
look like
and
I can
instructed
handle
me to
myself
escape.
in a fight?
I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why am I your best hope? Was anyone out for Hayden? Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax,
Of
but
course.
there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
You suspect?
Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Ah, excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've
Yep.
never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Of course his name is Turing. Of course.
So the
I
trailer
know
already
this
told me
must
that
sound
one.
quite unflattering, But I
but
suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience.
okay, so you're a
It's
dick.
possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
For evil.
So you came here.
Okay, so how are you different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They
Like
aren't
Janet
in
from
any
The Good
way
Place.
self-deterministic.
Oh my god, she is Janet.
As for myself,
Or he,
much
or-
of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
Yes.
How would you know one way or the other? Why is this making me think of Edward Scissorhands? When he's like so sad at the beginning when it's like, what happened? Well, he didn't wake up.
How would you?
What does
Hayden once
fleek
told me
mean?
that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
No, I'm a human being. Like I'm a organic existing human being.
Yeah.
You're the product of my kind playing
Does it
God.
make me think of the Age of Ultron trailer when he's quoting the Pinocchio song?
Yeah. There are no strings
On me.
on me.
I'd imagine you often think about Edward Scissorhands, Kimber.
I'd imagine you're in the kitchen just grabbing a glass of juice or something. You look over, you see a knife in the knife block. You're like, oh, Edward Scissorhands. Cybermore campaign. Nice. I am very interested.
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Oh, this dude is precious.
I don't
Tangents.
know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never
Amber, nice
specify
hands.
anyone I should fear when I asked.
I'm so glad that the characters talk so I don't have to read all this.
It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far
It's
as
not like
snatching
he
him.
has enemies. I don't know, man. He created life,
Exactly.
so that kind of causes you to have enemies.
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And
Thank
the one
you?
least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Wow, so I'm like
Okay.
so low on the totem pole that nobody would suspect that I'm harboring a secret sentient robot.
Hold on a second.
I never looked for a missing person, but I could try. Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever.
I mean, what would you say?
I mean, like, I know I myself personally have like a moral obligation to help people, so...
Then that sounds like it's the right thing to say.
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Okay, thanks. We'll see about that.
Don't worry. If
Like,
Hayden
dude, could
trusted
you try being
I
less of a
trust you.
dick?
You're strong-willed and
What was that?
capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden.
It is.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account.
Oh
and
my
the car
God.
has just arrived.
But now the power company's gonna like auto deduct all that money because it's like, oh, you got money in your account because it's the future and they can do that. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? They might be of help. Okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here.
I'm pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure there's a really big story.
I'm gonna ask about why not going to the police.
No, we can't. One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this. My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now, please.
Alright, lead the way, or okay, bobblehead, I'll help, but there better be a story here. I feel like my character is kind of snarky, so I'm gonna go with bobblehead.
The bobblehead comment has the spicy Joe
Thank
seal
you
of
very
approval.
much.
What was that?
The bobblehead comment has the spicy Joe seal of approval.
Yes. Oh, look, he's got an angry.
In addition, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
You mean like
I
you
assure you, there is
paying-
a story
making
here.
me pay for
Whether you
your
are
cab
good
fare?
enough to find it or not is up to you.
Oh, shade.
Oh my god.
Shade, such shade.
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Can you help me find my creator?
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
So whoever did it is trying to cover their tracks?
Which means they have resources. Perhaps the maintenance robot, you might have misheard, you're running away. I would imagine it was the maintenance robot.
Yeah.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
Oh my gosh.
At best, it
He
means
needs to
someone
look
is aware there's a situation
significantly
here.
less smug when he
Let's
says stuff
proceed
like that.
carefully. Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's
Did he
store
just
has
channel
far
Metal
better
Gear Solid?
security
I
than
think
yours
so.
does. Agreed.
It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle. Are you sure he was actually kidnapped, Turing? I'll say it wasn't.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
But then where would the game go?
Of course not. How silly.
Oh, so we don't have to obey the laws of robotics.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Well, please don't.
right?
Oh. Please don't turn off.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
Because I'm not
The
a
social
sociopath?
contract, as a useful construct,
Oh
is
my God.
just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
I'm glad we're clear on that.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But I... Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
What do you call these things? Glues?
No, Duckman. Clues.
Alright, so we got photos.
Plants.
A
You could look at the
plant.
window, too. There is something broken on the ground over there, though.
Stack of books, a computer, broken tech, game console, the TV. I'm gonna check out the broken tech first. Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish.
Game console?
It says you can take it with you. Or use an item on it. I don't think I have anything I could use, so...
Well...
A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Familink.
Oh, wow.
So Mega 16 is what
Probably the TurboGrafx.
TurboGrafx 16, a Dural.
The Mega 16 is probably a combination of like the Mega, was it the Master System or the Mega System?
Yeah, and TurboGrafx.
Yeah.
Familink could be Famicom.
I'm pretty sure that's what that's supposed to be.
And then a Dural, I don't know what that could be. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Spoiled milk. Gross. The television is looping through some of Hayden's feeds. Tech banter, Ted's code tips, augmented eye. There's no buttons on the screen and there's no need to watch TV right now. Those damn headphones. Okay, listen to the news. Super spoiled milk. Gross.
Oh, it's super spoiled now.
No, look at his books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Really? Because I'm the one who looked there.
Photos. Look at tablet.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card. Without the memory card, this tablet is useless.
So you need to find the memory card. Look under tablet.
It just says look at tablet.
I thought it
It
said under.
looks like there's a place.
So you need to find the memory card.
I could have sworn it said look under it for a second.
That was before.
Oh, okay.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
You saying I can't handle that jump?
I took the fire escape.
Of course you did. Better be careful out on the balcony. Pictures of Hayden traveling all over the world, working at a company like Parallax, ensures you'll be more than well off. The sentiment is understood, but you probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. He asked you to tag along on a trip to Dallas a long time ago. It was too expensive, but he looks happy here. Where in the world was he here? Neat hat. Okay. Look at the plant. This plant is doing much better than the one at home.
Talk to it.
Pause off. Based on your track record, it's for the best.
Really? Because leaving that plant there is just gonna die.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Casual observation about the world of 2064 Neo San Francisco. There are no chairs.
Okay. Broken tech, the game console, the TV. I guess the computer is our last thing to check out.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not? You hacked my door easily enough. Of course you can't. That would be too easy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have some snarky comment if you do the "why not you hacked my door easily enough" about how well your door sucked.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest.
Sure, I'll just break the computer.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
That's an irony.
Possibly one of the most advanced ROMs in existence.
I do seem to have some skill with painting,
Not
though.
very good with computers.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Wow.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
Oh, okay. I had a moment. Machines are best at reproduction, and I'm just kind of like, whoa,
so you're gonna
Turing.
start singing the song from Greece?
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Okay, inventory object puzzle time.
Okay.
I can look at the tablet, I can try to use it, but I can't use it
Without the memory card, this tablet...
You have stats. Okay, ROM parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use the ROM parts again. Use an item on ROM parts. Use ROM parts. Maybe if I spill the spoiled milk on it.
Gross. Try those damn headphones. Ah. Try using the headphones on his little data pad.
It won't let me.
Okay. Boo.
I hate inventory object puzzles. The only thing I have with me is spoiled milk.
Maybe it's the only kind of item you can just up and use on them. Use the spoiled milk on the plant. That's cool.
Because there's gotta be something we can do here, or otherwise we wouldn't have come. We obviously have to get into the computer.
Use the computer.
It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
Okay. Ooh, go back to the TV.
A commercial for a better pair of headphones. It's a pretty great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Alright. What am I supposed to do to get the computer to work?
Well, I could look up a little bit of a walkthrough, or we could
Yeah.
try and figure it out. Go over to the plant again. Use item on plant.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I was hoping like I could move something.
Yeah.
Oh, memory card.
Wow. So it was just like over there?
Yeah.
Something in this room might be able to read it. Oh, I wonder what it is.
Woohoo!
Alright.
Yeah, so it was like mixed in with those things, so I didn't even know it was something else you could click. Woohoo!
Gotti.
Put the thing in the whatever that is.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask. Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map. We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Snatched. My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
I'm pretty sure you didn't even know your dog's birthday.
This
I know
is
my-
just how things are done.
Growing up, our dog was born around Christmas time because she was a Christmas present.
The only reason I know any of our two of our cats' birthdays is because I took a picture and it's got a timestamp on the photo.
Yeah, for the day they were born. This is just how things are done.
I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go! Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then
that
you
is
can
the
get
face
right
of
to
Herpendar.
managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
You get to put your own name in?
Enter name, cut the crap during we need to go.
Nice.
I'm gonna enter a name. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna be myself. Because why not?
Yeah.
If I can find the letters.
Oh, it's in alphabetical order.
I know. You know how to spell.
Asil.
How do you backspace?
There's delete.
Aww.
Oh, happy birthday, Mavis.
I thought it was on the right letter. Do you wish to keep this name? Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name.
They couldn't have recorded everyone's possible names.
Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
They, them, their, theirs. She, her, hers. He, him, his. Zers.
Oh, wow. This is awesome. Massive pronoun collection. That's really cool.
I'm good with she, her, and hers.
That is very impressive, actually. Kudos.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Yeah, because there's a lot of gender fluid people, so if they wanna.
I kind of got that vibe from the commercials that they were giving out on the PlayStation Network.
For use in restaurant recommendations?
Okay, wow.
Omnivorous, vegetarian, halal, ooh.
More options even?
Kosher, gluten-free, vegan, alcohol-free. I'm going to go with this omnivorous because, yeah, I don't want to choose an option that has a bad word in it.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
No, I think I'm gonna.
Thank you for confirming.
That's pretty cool, though, that everybody can have a.
Yeah, lots of levels of customization.
Yeah, I like that they had halal and kosher in there.
Representation is super important. I have obtained
your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Seriously, Turing's dead eyes in this little part is terrifying. Please review your submitted
profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. Does that sound right?
Yes, it's correct.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. If Bethesda can have
that was relatively painless.
If Bethesda can have Codsworth say 200 different names.
Yeah, well, this is a more independent game.
I know, I'm just teasing. It's really awesome to have these levels of options, though.
Yeah, they did. I like the customization.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
My place sucks.
I mean, I don't think there's anything more that we can do here, so...
It feels like, since this is the first time you're going to be using the actual investigation and item puzzles and things like that, it feels like it would be kind of a jerk move for them to inject, like, a bunch of secret items already.
Yeah. So do you think we should just go to the apartment?
Yeah,
or should we look around a little?
I would go to the apartment.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together.
Will it?
Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please sure to save frequently.
I would save when you back to your room.
Because I was not aware of that, so cool.
I'm glad they told us that. We are so used to games that autosave.
Because that would have been real unfortunate.
Alright, because that was the prologue.
Alright, so... shall we play through chapter 1?
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
What?
Have you been overwatering it? Deride me if you want, but I'm merely attempting to care for this living being you've been so callously neglecting. If I can continue without the insults... It's actually a supplement, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain,
Maybe it's what
your
happened to
decorative
Lappy.
plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in
Nothing.
your drywall
He's
is
talking about rain
flourishing.
getting in. Mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Ew. The plant's naked and wilty. I got it from a couple months ago.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
Ah,
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon. Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe? I will continue to formulate a stratagem. How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant.
Apparently, if you're other people.
They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
It's working really well then, huh?
right?
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift. I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it. Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure, Turing, whatever you want. Well, forgive me.
Excellent. The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
He's misspelled belief.
Huh.
There is scientific
I wonder if that
evidence
was on
that shows
purpose.
there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
Your methodology is a bit shaky. Your thesis
Anyway,
is so
I'll have this
flawed.
plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge
Ah.
to their edges,
Yes,
and
the
it should
Japanese
start
tea
flowering
story.
in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room
Make a great
together.
birthday gift from you for
It'll
your,
really tie the room together,
for
just
your
like that
police
rug.
partner. Yes, it will. A rug would really pull the
You
whole
know,
room together too.
once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Oh man, we have a map now.
I'm going to save.
Choose spot. Oh my god, you can do save slots.
I'm just going to name it Ashley because why not?
Do like Ashley 01 or something in case you want to have multiple slots.
Okay.
Like YouTuber Pushing Up Roses recommended doing a lot of times.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. I'm enjoying this.
It's really fun. So then we go back to the main menu, or
I would hit circle.
okay, okay, good. You could argue that being disorganized makes you a better writer if you actually wrote anything.
Heyo.
Oh, this game is so lovely.
There's so much salt, you would think it was a delicacy in the ancient past.
Probably not a good idea to touch that slime. There's a mystery for another reporter. How many long nights have you been up drinking coffee and trying to get an article in before the rent was due?
How many articles have you been able to get in when you needed your rent done? Jeez, that's...
Cats on coffee mugs are a thing, right? Well, duh.
Yeah.
Putting anything inside immediately halves its shelf life.
Oh. You should talk to your fridge.
The mustard has adhered itself to the fridge door.
Oh, I mean, that's just an example why you shouldn't have
You
mustard.
miss the days when you and your fridge could have a nice conversation. How the relationship is cold. I guess.
Okay, so we have... That's Stardust Club. Okay, so home and Stardust Club.
Alright, let's go to the Stardust
Well,
Club.
this looks like the place. Assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth.
Why would they lie?
From the sounds of the
False
music,
advertising.
things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
I bet Tomcat's a girl.
Sounds like it.
A 2062 ZCR4 coupe. Perfect for letting everyone know you spent a fortune of credits on a car.
Nice.
You can
You should
use
throw
it,
the
you
milk
can
at
talk
it.
to it. You tell the car to stay parked, it doesn't recognize your voice, so it doesn't respond. Different means same outcome. Still victory for you. You want me to milk the car? I'm afraid to. What if we need that spoiled milk for something else?
Huh?
Don't take that down, it's the holidays.
That's fair.
It's open. The sign is on 24/7. Maybe someday you'll have your own nightclub. You can get your own open sign to switch on and off, but until then, this isn't yours.
It could be. Milk the bouncer.
These planters are completely self-contained. Bacteria live in the base. They take in oxygen and release CO2 while keeping the soil rich by breaking down decaying material shed by the plant. You tap on the glass, the plant doesn't seem to notice.
I would imagine it's a plant.
Either the plant doesn't hear you or it's choosing to ignore your attempts to talk to it.
Hey!
You take a look inside the club. It's busy enough to feel like the place to be, but not so busy that you can't move.
I'm surprised they're using a human bouncer instead of a ROM. That's a nice, authentic touch.
Wow.
Hug bouncer?
Welcome to Stardust.
Should I try to hug the bouncer?
Yes.
You try to hug the bouncer, but he pushes you back with a cold glare. Aww.
Just...
Painted on the windows. I bet it's like dead in there.
Nice.
Hold up there. Got ID?
Oh, yes you do. Go to the bouncer. Use item.
Alright, looks good to me.
Nice.
Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
No, not my kind of zone. This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last. Who could stand this music?
The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar. We'll try the dance floor. Let's check the bar first.
Good idea.
Bartenders
Maybe the bartender
usually know
can tell
everything.
us where to find
Yep.
Tomcat.
Yep. That bartender looks surly.
Yep. A flyer for Zone 3, a new car arcade that opens up on Christmas.
I've saved the location to my memory. Let's check it out
Yay.
after the investigation.
After Adventure Inn. It's a poster after the new art exhibit at New Drive in the Fillmore District. You cover the face with your hand, but when you pull away, it's still there. Scrap Brain poster. Scrap Brain, a new single by Zazen, sponsored by Arena Box.
Wow.
A poster for the band Zazen, one of the more popular live acts here in the city. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at the Castro Theater. It's a chair.
Oh my god.
It's not even a spinning chair, it only looks like one.
So when you find a chair in Neo San Francisco, it's not even a completely efficient chair.
Should we try to drink this whiskey?
I would.
Don't drink drinks that aren't yours.
That's, yeah, that's good.
Alright. A gruff-looking man holds down the bar. He seems friendly enough given his gaze. Reaching over the bar like that comes off pretty threatening.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
Well, he seems nice.
He does.
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. I'd like a drink, please. We should probably order a drink first.
Bartenders are usually more willing to share information.
Yeah.
What are you having?
Canopy, Persian June, Maple, You Closer, Clumsy, Belarusian, Hassy Spike, Drinking Game, Garibaldi, Sober Chauffeur, Tastes Like Orange, Bionic Femme, Ingredients and Ratio, Spicy Gentleman, ooh. Scotch Drop and Roll, Blue Fairy, Buzzer, Netherworld, Natasha, Allegri, Tokyo Tea, Sour Appletini, Michelada, Sickly Sky, Bad Word, IDK, Sazerac, Beer, Onyx Rum, Den Svenka, Borgian Stammen, Dougie's and Cream. Ooh, Dougie's and Cream! Tom is saying we should pick spicy. But yeah, one of them had a bad word in it, Joe. Wolf Bite Shot, Modest Connie Air Drink, Butch Flower,
So many drinks.
Gut Punch, Blue Boy, Green Tea, Mo Sugar Rush, Fluffy Dream. How many drinks are in this game?
Arctic Harvest. I wonder if there's like a generator
PT, Groggy Nog,
Oh, PT.
Rusty Nail, Whiskerita, Wiener Juice? I'm really hoping that's just hot dog water. 7 minutes, TMF, Sunshine Cloud, Subtle Beard, Cure Royale, Power Play, Rusted Lace, Radamaster, Bears Winter Teeny, Core Appeal, Whiskey, Canopy. Yeah, now it's going through the same ones again.
Okay.
So should we get the spicy one or the Dougie one?
I mean, Spicy Gentleman.
Alright, we'll get Spicy
So many
Gentleman.
drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Oh, now we have to tell him what's in it?
What?
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says
2 parts vodka, 2 spoons sriracha, 1 lemon twist, and finish with chili garnish. This sounds terrible.
I would drink it. I'd give it a try.
Does that sound good?
Sure.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Aren't bartenders supposed to know what all the drinks are?
Man, there are just so many, though.
Now, what is it you need to know?
Could you tell me more about yourself? We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him? I'm meeting a tomcat. Do you know where they are? So how direct should we be?
Ask about the bartender first.
Ask him about himself first?
Yeah, maybe this is Tomcat.
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid.
Majid,
I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So,
Owned
what
it
do you want to know?
Before you became the bartender.
Not to be rude, don't places like this come and go in a flash, but they say Stardust is forever. What'd you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills.
Nice.
And didn't have a whole lot of employable skills, so maybe he worked for a clandestine organization?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a bartender in a nightclub used to have a clandestine background.
Yeah.
But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
Yeah, I like how that's in quotes.
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was.
Where's this movie?
Right?
But when you phrase it not to be rude, you are being rude. So should we be rude or should we ask something else?
I would ask something else.
Okay.
Sure. Enough about me. What do you need to know?
Just tell me. Should we ask about Hayden or Tomcat?
I mean, he might know where Hayden is.
Hey,
That'd be funny.
Scientist guy. Does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
I mean, it could be a good ally.
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to.
So we're still not getting any gendered pronouns.
I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet.
Maybe it's a
Maybe
group.
try looking out on the dance floor. If they
It
come
could be
around
a
here,
group.
tell them you're looking.
Or it could be somebody who's gender fluid.
It's also possible.
Enjoy yourself. And don't be a stranger. What are you having?
What are you buying?
So many
my
drinks
Dougie's
these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Drinktionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says.
Amaretto, melon liqueur, strawberry cream liqueur with a splash of tequila.
Jeez.
That sounds like something Douglas Jones would drink.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Sure, why not?
Well, there's no coffee in it.
All right, you got it. Coming right up. Now, what is it you need to know? Sure. That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing.
Yep.
But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole. We got some regulars around, they started bringing in enough new folks, and it reached critical mass pretty quick. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them. Good luck! Enjoy yourself, and don't be as...
Alright, so now we're on the dance floor.
Okay, so
Probably.
I'm gonna guess Tomcat is that first person.
I'm gonna talk to these other people first.
Yeah.
Go with the dancers on the dance floor. You work your way into the crowd and show off some of your best moves.
Show me how to Dougie. Well, the dance ends with weirdly sticking a fork in a light socket, we think, because, you know,
Teach me how to
Twin Peaks.
Dougie. Oh man, Tom, you should totally make a video with Douglas Jones to teach me how to Dougie, because you have mad editing skills and that would be hilarious. Because, you know, you don't have enough to do. But, you know, I would pay money for that on payday, the 15th, so, you know.
Oh, so far away.
Dancing, dancing, dancing.
Oh, someone beat him to it already.
Aw, well now I want to see that, so I'll watch it. But I'm sure yours would be better.
Totally.
Look at Dancer. They look really hyped.
That person does look exceedingly excited.
Hype Dancer. Oh, right, let's dancing.
Dansu.
But first, have you heard of anyone named Tomcat? Heck yeah, let's dancing. Oh, Tomcat, yeah, I think I was dancing with that person a bit ago. No idea where they are now. Try checking the bar. They've got some wicked drinks, by the way.
Oh, God.
Dancing's all fine and good, but gosh, it's exhausting.
Gorsh.
Alright, let's dancing. Heck yeah, let's dancing. Alright, obviously not getting anything out of her. They're really into dancing right now.
Rad dancer.
Hey, what's up? Having a good time?
I feel like...
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anyone named Tomcat.
I feel like at any moment you could just throw milk in these people's faces.
Everything's sinking. Nah, sorry, never heard of them. You should check the arcade.
Oh, man.
These fancy tables have little touchscreens where you can order drinks from the bar and browse the mesh.
I guess the mesh is the internet.
You don't have anything good to put on it or under it. Yeah, I'm thinking. A woman stands at the drink table, quietly people watching. I'm not gonna touch a random woman, ew.
Yes, can I help you?
Are you Tomcat? I'm looking for someone named Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
Not at the moment. They're usually close enough to hear when their name gets dropped.
Here, Twitch.
So if that's all you needed from me, I'll get back to cutie cruising. And no, that wasn't an invitation to flirt.
Oh, savage.
Oh, really? Why, pray tell? Nice save. Look, asshole, I'll explain this once. You want to talk about the hybrid thing? Cool. No one's trying to hide it, and you won't have an easy time avoiding it at this club. But jokes, puns, and worse, assumptions, that will get you blacklisted fast.
Oh no.
We don't all have the energy to handhold genotypical people who can't spare 10 seconds to pull out their ROM and look things up.
Genotypical? Wow.
If you try to pet me, your arm is coming off.
Oh no, like when Mantis tried to pet Rocket and he bit her because Drax told her to.
We clear?
As Crystal.
Sorry, did you say genotypical?
Yeah, as in not a hybrid like me. Now then, I'm not here to educate you, and I do have a life to return to.
Oh,
I wouldn't use the second one.
I'm not gonna go with the second one. I'm not dumb.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Just get moving.
Dang.
Hi there. I heard you were looking for me.
Oh, so that's not Tomcat.
Yeah.
This one is.
Yours truly, though. Although, while I like the attention, it'd be just grand if you didn't holler for me so loudly.
Okay,
I
Rose.
do my share of flirting with both sides of the law. Wouldn't want little old me to get in trouble, huh?
So we have a vigilante on our hands.
Nah, you're fine. Jess is just a mite prickly pear on the outside.
See, this is where the bad jokes would come into play. Like, well, actually, she's kind of soft.
She'd
and furry
probably
on the
give hell to
outside.
most strange folks she hasn't made a deal with.
I love her leg warmers on Jess.
Yeah,
So,
and she's got
what
wrist
do I owe
warmers.
the pleasure? Hayden's missing. Well, that's one way to sour my night.
I have some
I already
milk.
saw you got his little ROM with you, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt for now.
You know about me? Hayden never mentioned your involvement.
Well, sure thing, hon. I helped reprogram the back end on your OS so the AI code Hayden wrote for you would work properly with the mesh network.
Tracing.
I have a distressing lack of information on my own creation.
Don't we all?
Hayden never saw fit to inform me on what went into
Actually,
designing my programming.
I think I have
Is
an
there
appropriate amount
anything
of
else you
information
can
on my
tell
own
me?
creation, and that is to say none.
Not much more on that end. I'm a crack shot at making the Lips OS dance to my tune, but Hayden's coding in your AI core is a whole different can of worms. Way out of my league. Sorry, doll. Anything else I can help with? Oh, sure. You may have even heard of me in the news way back when.
No, I haven't.
About 10 years ago, I hacked into Parallax's main ROM servers. Ooh, caused one hell of a stink, if I do say so myself. People were arguing back and forth whether I was a kid genius or malicious criminal. Earned myself an Enforcenet blackout for a few years, but I think it was worth it for the prestige.
Why hack into Parallax? So which is it, kid genius or malicious criminal? What's the deal with the accent? Are you from the South?
Wow.
Huh? To see if I could. I mean, Parallax is a mighty big target. Bigger than the government. I don't know. I didn't really do it to steal anything, but I had to break an awful lot of eggs to crack my way in. Try to stay on the straight and narrow.
Ish.
Ish.
Mostly. Sometimes. oh, am I kidding? Sometimes I treat this place like it's my own little bat cave.
Cute.
Raleigh, North Carolina, dog.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Randall, if you're still in the chat.
Yeah, North Carolina.
From Raleigh.
Sure, it's not the glitziest town in the world, but folks like the way the sun goes down.
Representing the NC.
Still, this ain't a bad town for a southern belle. Lots of clothes. I had to get a third walk-in closet. Hayden and I met not long after my blackout expired, when he recruited me for my expertise in lips.
Oh,
It
I
puzzled me
thought
at
she
the
said
time,
whips.
since he's very sharp himself. I mean, he could have done the job blindfolded and boozy. I think he just wanted someone working on it off the books. He ain't the most straightforward kind of man.
My computer runs on Lips OS. I didn't know ROMs did too.
Mostly that little bot you got there. Well, I'm sure he had his fingers in lots of pies, but turned is all
Crazy.
about. Ooh, it's a powerful OS, and it's since been adapted to run on ROMs after they figured out how much more efficient it is. It's focused on learning algorithms, so it can tailor itself to each user's habits, and it functions through using a distributed mesh network for non-essential public files. That's just a fancy way of saying all ROMs connect to all other ROMs within range, and they share all files the user hasn't tagged as private.
So we could go back to the apartment and search things, probably.
It's handy in dense population areas like NeoSF, since it can bypass regular telecom nodes to access the internet. Out in the sticks, though, you're stuck connecting to regular old pipes. Yeah. I don't rightly know.
I can't avoid the thought that Hayden's disappearance has something to do with me,
Well,
based
of
on
course
his
it
recent
does.
behavior.
Well, let's see. Hayden was pretty hush-hush about his work on your creation, but if Parallax found out about it somehow, whew, that might have changed things. It ain't always so good for a big company when their leading product declares independence. I'm certain Hayden had some kind of intellectual property clause written into his contract with
This is
them.
where we get the Blade Runner.
He would just get fired, maybe even sued. I can't imagine they would disappear him. I mean, they ain't the CIA or anything.
No, they're worse.
Yeah, I'm not real sure, hon. But it would likely help if we knew why he went missing in the first place. I'll stay here and ask around a bit. People know me, and they sure ain't gonna talk to a newbie like yourself.
Of course not.
Why don't you hop back over to Hayden's place and grab the data cache out of his computer for me? We can go over his research notes and see if we can't find a reason for his being vanished. If
His
Parallax
being
is
vanished.
involved, there's probably something we're not seeing yet. Best to get all the clues we can find. The data cache would be the best place to start. Good luck. Turn, you keep out of trouble. Hello again. As it suits you, hon. Oh, don't you worry about Jess, none. She just don't have a lot of patience when talking to genotypical folks like us. She's had to deal with an awful lot of pricks.
Because she's a hybrid, because people are jerks, because she's a jerk. I probably shouldn't judge her just yet.
Well, that ain't the most delicate way of putting it, but makes things tough, you know? Nah, I'd leave her alone if I were you. She's sharp enough on her own, but she's got friends in low places. She does owe me a favor, or three. But I ain't sure I want to waste one on pulling your foot out of your own rear, you hear? Well, I should get on back to searching the mesh. Let me know if you find out anything useful.
I saw you found Tomcat. What else do you want from me? Among other things, I don't honestly want to talk to you about it. It happens. I'm not here to collect your tears and put you on some path to salvation or whatever. If you need someone to absolve you of your guilt, go to a confessional, not me.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Sure you will. What, do you want a cookie for trying? Don't make it my problem again.
I was gonna say I wouldn't. Oh my gosh, it was an arcade.
Mega
Phobiter.
Arcade Punk. This punk doesn't look too into what they're playing. Hi, have you checked out Mega Phobiter? Heard the machine was donated to Stardust recently, but it's been having problems since it got here. Something doesn't seem right once you get to the boss, you know. Hands off the joystick, Buzza! It's an arcade cabinet Mega Phobiter. Only the most ghost shootingest, ghost blastingest fun you'll have this side of the bay. Scan your ID.
Totally. Oh my goodness.
Begin.
Hey, you survived! Those ghosts will think twice before messing with you again. Good thing, too.
This is the barrier between the arcade and the VIP section. Apparently being isolated far away from the bar, dance floor, and video games make you important somehow.
Wow.
There's a mesh-wide legend going around about Mega Phobiter that says if you reach the final screen, you'll carry what you've seen with you. ROMs acting weird, computers powering on by themselves, calls for no one spooky. That's interesting. So I guess I need to go back to... consult the map. We can go to Hayden's apartment.
Yep. Your problem.
Oh, citizen, this area has been the Neo S Police Department as part of an ongoing investigation.
Of course.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am not authorized to allow anyone to enter this location. I'm sorry, citizen, but I cannot give comment on any current ongoing investigation. If you would like to leave your contact information with me, I can forward your inquiry to the detective in charge who will get in touch with you as soon as it is feasible. They may have questions for you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation, citizen. That will not be possible, citizen. The area must be preserved in pristine condition for the collection of evidence. Only authorized Neo-SFPD personnel may enter. I am required by law to inform you that I am set at level 2 guard mode, and any effort to make unauthorized entry will be met with non-lethal force sufficient to incapacitate. I apologize, but I must ask you to move along. Loitering around an active investigation area is prohibited by city statute, and I'm authorized to issue the citation of a fine to any persons found doing so.
We should go ahead and get moving. Oh, brat. I did not expect the police to get involved so quickly. The situation is already growing out of our control. I suppose we don't have to hide the fact of Hayden being missing anymore, but we do have to move faster. Do you have any ideas on how to get in there and grab that data cache? Who would that be? I found no such connection when I compiled your personal history.
Maybe you just don't know everything.
Give me a moment.
Oh my god, it's like he's judging you.
Oh, I see now. Detective Lexi Rivers. She used to date your sister. I must have missed that link in your history somehow.
This game is very, open about things.
Yeah, which is good. Awesome.
You have a very poor net presence.
That's pretty crappy because you're a writer.
Anticipating your needs more difficult.
It's a bit creepy when you do that.
Well, setting aside your unreasonable distaste for technology, I agree with your suggestion. Her online profile suggests that she might be willing to work with us off the books, so to speak. A considerable boon, since I would prefer to maintain the clandestine nature of this investigation for now. Let us go and find Miss Rivers to request assistance. Oh, right. Should I refresh my protocols for handling titles around Detective Rivers? Done and done. We wouldn't want any social faux pas, would we?
We would not.
Now lead the way.
Police station added to city map. The Neo San Francisco Police Station for the Richmond District. It has all the charm of, well, any other old police department. Dents. Look at dents. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Tom. This station has seen better days. Use dents. The wall feels fragile. Maybe someone punched or kicked these dents in. Look at the crime status. It's the map showing police activity in Neo San Francisco. Snap has enough fingerprints as it is. The screen doesn't have a speech recognition module. Desk, pile of forms. Look at desk. This old looking desk has a ton of paperwork on it. You technically already have a desk job.
Yeah.
Work is really piling up over there. Whose unfortunate job is it to organize all of that?
Robocops.
The Ed 64 police unit attends the front desk. Man, why couldn't he be Ed 209?
What is he? Just the Ed 64?
Mm-hmm. Maybe touching the front desk attendant isn't a good idea. Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, Citizen Ashley. How may I be of assistance today? I'm looking for Detective Alexi Rivers. Tell her it's Ashley. Hey, didn't I just see you over at my friend's apartment? Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience. Unfortunately, Detective Rivers is out on assignment at the moment, but she has given me her authorization to send you her way. You can find her by the Carousel building in Golden Gate Park, but I will caution you to exert care. She is working on an investigation right now, and we are not responsible for your safety should you approach. Is there anything else I can help you with? I apologize, citizen, but I am not authorized to comment on ongoing investigations. I will pass your concerns on to the detective in charge. Is there anything else I can help you with? I am not authorized to comment on any ongoing investigations, but protests outside Genus are a hot human interest topic. Perhaps you could look around there. Feel free to note the assistance of the Neo San Francisco Police Department in your article. Is there anything else I can help you with? Have a good day, Citizen Ashley. Alright, so let's go to the map. Golden Gate Park.
Eucalyptus globulus, the Tasmanian blue gum. It's one of my favorite trees. The clean lines of the leaves and mottled patterns of the bark are interesting. Quite fun to paint, and it's a rather useful tree too. Its leaves can be used as a medical antiseptic or analgesic, boiled into tea, or used as flavoring in foods. Even used as a fragrance for soaps.
Oh man, they've been giving Kimber some ideas.
Trees in this park are excellent specimens of the species. It's one of the only topics I've permanently committed to my personal memory.
Must be important.
Ah, yes. I don't actually store most information on my local memory. It's actually rather limited, and I have to be a bit choosy about what I keep. So most of the information I utilize, I just pull off the mesh net when needed. It's like relearning things over and over again. I'm sure you would find it tedious, but I enjoy making sure my reference tables are up to date in my spare clock cycles. I mostly store things locally if they are of some critical importance to me. Like information pertaining to personal memories, or knowledge that would be helpful if I found myself disconnected from the net. Well, as I said, I keep things pertaining to my personal memory. It may seem insignificant, but without the information about Eucalyptus globulus, I'd lack critical details about my painting history and the local area, both of which I find important to my emotional development. Sometimes it can be a bit difficult to know what's important and what isn't, but I fear losing parts of myself. So, Eucalyptus globulus stays. Of course I'm cute. The basic ROM form factor is designed to place us firmly outside of the uncanny valley. I can't imagine adoption rates for the technology would have been very high otherwise.
I just love the other little robot running around.
I think it's funny
However,
that the
I
side that he's got
originally
his
started
big
by
thing on
painting
just
landscapes.
changes
My
depending
interest
on
in the
whichever way
arts
he's
began
looking.
through Bob Ross's work, and he focused on landscapes.
Bob Ross.
It wasn't until recently that I moved on to other forms of composition. Yes, have you heard of him?
God, Bob Ross is, yeah, like super old in this timeline.
During my initial stages of mental growth, Hayden limited my media access to mostly only educational programs.
They're mostly educational.
I had almost a century of public access television to review, and I stumbled upon Mr. Ross's excellent show, The Joy of Painting.
Whoa. Did you hear that too?
Uh-huh.
Like the double up in his voice?
Yeah.
He used an easy-to-learn wet-on-wet oil painting technique, and I started to paint
I love how this
along
game is
with the
teaching you other
episodes.
things.
Yeah.
I also
it's like
find
Mario's
his philosophical
missing.
views compelling. He often used anecdotal stories from his life to illustrate his opinions. I respect the man quite deeply. I've committed all 403 episodes of the series to my personal memory.
Are all of these on Netflix?
I don't know.
Of course. Enough about the happy little trees.
So, oh my goodness. So the actress
Excuse me
who
for
played
chattering on like that. We'll have plenty of time to discuss
Tomcat?
things once we found
also
Hayden.
played Snow White in The Wolf Among Us, and
Nice.
played Sasha, the younger sister, in Tales from the Borderlands. The one with the SMG.
Originally built by the Herschel Spillman Company in 1914, this carousel is still one of the outstanding attractions near the children's playground. I don't think we have time to ride it, even though it looks fun.
Oh my god.
Set personality modifier to Killjoy Captain. Look at Water ROM. This is a public park ROM. It roams in its designated area to offer water and directions to tourists. It also takes donations.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83.
Oh,
May I
he
help
looks
you?
kind of
Would
like
you
a
some
little
cool,
Alfie
refreshing
robot
water?
from when I was a kid. Do you remember that toy? It was like a little learning game.
I do not.
It was so cute. His name was Alfie, and you could put different cards on him to play different games. I remember I got him for Christmas. Sure, I'll take some water.
Sure thing. Please wait. Okay, here you go.
Aww. See, Tom knows what I'm talking about.
Water levels, okay. Would you
How
care
do
to
you know
donate some
my water
credits to the...
levels are okay?
Recycling for a Green Earth Foundation.
Would you care to donate some credits to the ROM Recycling for Greener? No, I'm good.
Thank you so much.
ROM recycling, huh? So, like, him? You're paying to get him scrapped
Hello,
for
I'm
Green Earth?
Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing water? All right. Please have a nice day.
Casually dressed fellow. Looks like he's taking a photo of his ROM. Oh, like when you were taking all your photos of,
My Liberty Prime dude?
yeah. Use casually dressed fellow, ew. Casually dressed fellow, hey, could you take a photo of me and my adorably precious ROM? Thanks.
He didn't even give you a chance to agree.
Sharply dressed woman.
Do you think I'd look nice in that hat?
Aww. No, not really. You'd probably just look ridiculous. Wouldn't hurt to try. I'll take you shopping sometime.
I'd really love that. Maybe it would look better in orange or a green. Perhaps a mauve?
Ugh.
Let's talk to her. Having a lot of mixed feelings about this whole wearing a hat on a breezy day thing.
That's where you're at.
What a... Look at snack stand. A small snack stand in the middle of the park. The coffee there is actually really great. Order from snack stand. Why spend credits on great yet expensive coffee when there's a park ROM giving out free water? Because maybe I want some coffee, game.
Right? Who knows how much longer we're going to be able to have
Froyo
coffee.
stand.
Oh,
A broken,
Froyo.
beat up Froyo stand. You read about it in the newspaper. You can't get Froyo today. The entire stand was destroyed. The Froyo stand wasn't activated by voice.
I like how the Froyo stand owner is perpetually standing in the oh.
A very distraught owner of a very destroyed Froyo stand.
Can't you see I'm busy here?
This is the pump controls the flow of water to the park ROM. It's currently on and pumping strong. I should probably not push the button on the water pump, because that would probably mess up the robot. It's one of the NSFPD's finest ROMs on assignment in the park. Lexi. Look at Lexi. That's Detective Lexi Rivers. You met her through your sister a while back, but you haven't seen her in some time until today. So it's gonna make for awkward conversation.
Hey there. Long time. Give me a few minutes to wrap this up, okay? I swear you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I have to file over a damn wrecked Froyo stand.
So much paperwork.
I would
By the
imagine
way,
a lot.
how's your sister doing?
Don't rush on my account, just a man's life on the line.
I don't know if you've heard, but we got some phantom robot on the loose that everyone is calling Wonder Boy. Supposed to be a hero of the people or something, but I have no idea what smashing a Froyo stand has to do with it.
Smash the consumerism?
I guess. It's just a bunch of kids screwing around at night and getting a thrill out of some light vandalism.
You know minor vandalism.
But the brass said to take it seriously, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's not like I have real cases I could be working on or actual criminals to be hunting down or anything.
Of course not.
If I had known that this is all they would give me, I never would have transferred. I transferred because the credits were good. I thought being in a bigger city would mean I'd get to work some bigger cases. Instead, I'm stuck chasing ghosts and dead ends. Let's see. I'm too young for full detective. I'm too big of a hothead. I've got a history. I have augments. Take your pick. So yeah, I have plenty of spare time to help you with whatever you got. It's gotta be better than dealing with this crap. But hold on one sec. Let me steal a break from this guy. So, fill me in. What's going on? Oh, shoot, that's no good. How long have they been gone? I'll have a hard time getting a focused effort on the case immediately unless there's evidence of foul play.
Unfortunately, Detective, things are precisely that serious. I am Hayden's personal ROM, and I was witness to the kidnapping. I can assure you Hayden was taken by force, and that time is of the essence. Just prior to the incident, he instructed me to seek help should anything bad happen. I now believe he has been expecting trouble of this magnitude. We need your help if we're going to track him down.
Damn. All right then, I'll do what I can to open up an investigation. I can't guarantee I'll be put on the case, conflict of interest and all, but I can sure keep tabs on things for you.
That code is ridiculous. And I feel it's part of the uniform, which makes it even more ridiculous.
Yes, Hayden is a senior researcher at Parallax, and I know he was working on some very high-profile projects for the company. It's quite likely that he was... You yourself have already cast doubt on your superior's judgment. Unfortunately, we share the sentiment. In fact, we know there is already some kind of currently ongoing investigation. We were stopped from entering Hayden's apartment by an NSFPD ROM. That's why we came to you.
Just laying it all out.
Thanks for stopping by, Tom.
Yep. Hope to see you whenever. Hope we're still on by the time you get there.
Yeah,
this doesn't feel like we're at the end of the chapter.
Yeah, whenever we end the chapter, we're gonna end the stream for tonight because it's not getting super late, but we just wanted to try to keep it in reasonable chunks. With the prologue, it kind of threw a hinge in our plan, but it didn't feel right to stop it, you know.
You know, you're a bit chattier than most ROMs.
Yeah, my chatty programming.
I guess it makes sense that Parallax employees get the shiniest new toys, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
I'll see what's going on in the department.
Keep her in the dark. Don't tell her the truth.
I don't know what I can do if someone inside actually is dirty, but I can pass information to you if I decide my superiors aren't taking things seriously.
I've heard her voice somewhere before, too.
They wouldn't have left only one bot by the door if it was something important enough to squash. Hopefully it's unrelated.
Lucky
I'll get back to you on it soon. Just relax and we'll figure this out. Promise.
She has been in a few video games, lots of video games actually, since 2005. She's in Gone Home in 2013.
No way, not gonna happen. If there's already an investigation, I'm not gonna let you just waltz in and tamper with evidence, cover up or not. At least give me a day to make sure they're doing their job right.
Video games we've played. She's in an episode of Mike and Molly.
Look, I'm taking this seriously, and so should you. If Hayden is in real danger, you bumbling after whoever took him is just gonna get you killed. I don't need that kind of crap on my conscience. Sure you can. All the way up until you don't. Just let it go.
Yeah,
I lost too much playing fast and loose with this kind of situation back home. I have to handle this. No. I'm sorry, but we're not going to do it that way. I know you think I'm just being paranoid, but the city is tense right now. With the protests and everything going on, you might be poking around in a hornet's nest. Let me do my job. I don't want you to get hurt. Get a weapon of some kind and stay safe. I still care about you. You better. I don't have a stick up my ass about regs, but I'm not going to send an untrained civilian into this alone, much less a friend.
That's called smart.
Now let's split up for a bit. I still gotta finish up this Froyo thing. I'll call you about the case later, alright?
Well, that didn't go how I'd hoped, but maybe it isn't a total loss. I have another idea on how to get us both inside the apartment.
So, basically ignoring what she just said.
Yeah.
On Detective Rivers' police identification badge.
Oh, fun!
Oh, that's That's
I can just detect its outline in the fabric of her jacket pocket. I'll need to be considerably closer to pull its near-field data.
So
We
it's
can't risk
basically
being
doing
too
like that thing
obvious.
that we're all afraid of with like those RFID chips or whatever. Like if you don't have that wallet, then people are going to be stealing your information at the...
Yep.
I'm sure you
At the
can come
store.
up with some way for me to scan it. I have faith in you.
Now I have to figure this puzzle out.
This guy's the one with the computer brain.
Ooh, I know. I could probably create a distraction with a water pump.
Milk her.
Ew, phrasing.
Yeah. Not a good idea to push her around. But, yeah.
Toppings everywhere. The humanity of it.
My cabbages!
So many ostriches.
The pretzel guy. Yes. Steve. He's been after this spot for years.
Oh, God. Conspiracies. Everywhere.
Sales permit? Oh, it must have been destroyed.
I know, I want a pretzel too.
Big software pretzel.
This is the Sharon Art Studio established in 1968. It's the Neo San Francisco largest public art studio with classes and workshops for all ages. No time for art classes, there's a mystery to be solved.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Oh, you already seem to have a full glass of cool, refreshing water. I'll just wait here.
Some people see the glass half empty. Some see the glass half full. Alfie sees yours as completely full.
Thank you,
I
Turing.
wonder if I should splash her with water.
Do you have it as an item? You have that milk, though.
Those dang headphones. The chatter of the police stream fills your ears. Is this even legal?
The ending of this game should totally be you writing like this super long.
Wow, those headphones are pretty A1.
No, they're not. They're terrible. They're actually really good though because you listen to police band radio.
Sorry, no sample.
Gross. Use the milk.
Hello, I'm Alfie, I-83. How may I help you? Would you like some cool, refreshing... All right.
Yeah, you did turn off the pump already, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to ask him for water now.
Hello, I'm Alfie. Sure thing. I'll refill that right away. Please wait. Oh, this is embarrassing. I seem to have run out of cool, refreshing water.
Uh-oh.
Water levels. Not okay. Water levels. Not okay.
Poor baby!
Water levels. Not okay. I'll be right back.
Oh, there we go.
There's her ID.
Perfect. That's all I needed.
Cybercracker.
Let me keep that under my...
Hey! What the hell are you doing with my ID?
Oh, we're not slick at all.
No.
Oh, excuse me, Detective Rivers. I noticed it fell out of your pocket after that wayward ROM crashed into you, and I wanted to make sure it didn't get lost in the shuffle.
Huh. Thanks. What hit me? You said it was a ROM?
Yes, it seemed to be following faulty programming of some kind. Perhaps it was the same one that damaged this vendor's cart?
Oh man, don't be accusing the Alfie.
Headed off in that direction.
Guess I should check it out. Not like I have any other leads on this jackpot of a case.
Turing, you're a jerk.
Hey you, Froyo guy? Tag along with me in case I need you to identify the bot.
Who, me? But I've got to attend my stand.
Yeah.
Cut the crap. It's not going anywhere, and the robot I posted will make sure nobody messes with the crime scene.
Yes, ma'am.
And you too. Don't think I don't know you're up to something. Keep your noses clean.
Yeah, we're totally not
I'll be
gonna
in
do
touch.
anything wrong.
Totally.
As I was saying, let me keep it under my hat for now. I am more than just a walking search engine, you know.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Dramatics aside, we should return to Hayden's apartment.
I'll turn it off. A healthy green plant. That's not Hayden's apartment. Ooh. There's no response. Should probably leave the neighbors alone.
Maybe.
A gorgeous view of some skyscrapers. There's no way to open it. It doesn't even have curtains. All citizens in this area has been cordoned off.
This is Detective Lexi Rivers, badge number 881126. I will be entering the crime scene with my assistant to gather evidence. Please move out, but maintain the perimeter.
Well, I'm not sure I'd call that seeing. The Neo-SF Police Department uses a government rebuild of the old Robodyne 63 Mark B.
That's really close to
Like
something bad.
Cyberdyne
Yep.
Systems Model 101. They're antiquated enough that I'm surprised they aren't in a museum. Their optics are paltry 10 megapixels, and it was child's play for me to modulate my forward display into a tight beam of an image aimed directly into its lenses. I also transmitted the credentials we got from the Detective Rivers badge earlier. I probably could have gotten away with just that, but better safe than sorry when impersonating an officer of the law. Frankly, I'm rather embarrassed for the ROM. The poor thing is older than your computer. But enough of that, let's get the data cache and return to Tomcat. Oh.
What?
What?
Oh boy.
Oh no. No. Our apartment. My home. Who could have done this? Why?
Geez, those tags look like Human Revolution graffiti.
What does the Human Revolution want with Hayden?
Well, he's like messing things up.
Well, to
I
them,
mean, like
it's
he's making progress.
like
so
all sorts of advanced technology and blending of human mentalities and all sorts of junk. Yeah.
Why would they break our things? I don't know what to do. This place, these items, they're all I have of Hayden. Aww. What if he's gone for good? What will I do if we can't find him? This was all I had left. You're right. I apologize for the emotional outburst. Well, let's look around and see if we can find the data cache in all this mess.
That's gonna be fun.
We don't have time to waste on my histrionics.
Oh. Wow, why would they hurt a poor innocent plant? A ROM piece has been edited in the high-res screen. Humanity has changed rapidly in the last century. Hybridization of the human genome and cybernetic augmentation has, in the Human Revolution's viewpoint, diluted the purity and strength of the species.
This sounds so much like Shadowrun.
Yep.
The Humanist Poly Club.
Tech stones.
I think you're right about this being Human Revolution propaganda, but Hayden is an unlikely target. I know they don't like Parallax because they think advanced technology in general is bad, but they spend most of their time going after hybrids and cyborgs. I'll run some deep meshnet searches and see if anything turns up.
The view is marred by graffiti and splintered by glass.
I think the data cache is gone.
Considering the themes of this game, it's really
and it
interesting that they
just
set it in
isn't here.
San Francisco as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which has got its own growing pains, so to speak, right now with the tech industry.
It's true, yeah.
I hate to return to Tomcat empty-handed, but this leaves us twisting in the wind. Perhaps they can point us in a new direction. The data cache is no longer our main objective, but it would be nice to know where it is and why it was taken.
Yeah, because this all happened afterwards,
After
so...
you guys
I
already
wonder
came
what
there.
the Human Revolution would need the data cache for anyway.
Unless whoever took him is framing them.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's also
pretty,
possible.
Pretty possible.
My theory is that it's Parallax, and they're framing the Human Revolution people as an easy scapegoat.
Yeah, because they're mad at what he's done off book.
Yep.
Yep, see, that's one of the options.
That's a distinct possibility. I just don't have enough personal experience with the Human Revolution to give you an honest answer. The information on the meshnet is extremely conflicting and desperately polarized. Some of it paints them as neo-druid nature lovers, other parts as bigots stuck in the past. Perhaps we could...
What the heck?
That looked bad. Alright, so we're starting chapter 2.
Alright.
Which means as soon as we get the chance, we need to save.
Yes, and then we're gonna call it
a night
on this stream.
Oh, you're in the Chinatown hospital.
Yeah, the only critique I would have about this game is the way the chapters are set up. Like, it doesn't give you narratively, if you're playing it all at once, it works really well, but like if you're trying to like stream in segments, it doesn't work as well because
it's a little clunky for that
it's
matter,
a little
yeah.
abrupt.
See if you can get over the menu real quick.
Thank goodness you're finally awake. I have spent the past 30 minutes calculating the odds of you being indefinitely incapacitated or immobilized. I'm relieved to find my pessimism was misplaced and that you appear to be okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through a conversation tree before I can save.
That's fine.
Someone ambushed us at the apartment. After you collapsed, my power systems were jammed by whoever attacked us. It took me 2 minutes to reboot and call an ambulance. When we left, I noticed they had done the same thing to the NSFPD ROM that was standing post. It takes a lot of power to crash one of those, even temporarily. Serious military hardware like that is difficult to obtain, but that type of non-lethal electrical field would interrupt my systems as well. Likely a mil-spec neuro-scrambler. If we walked in on them while they were searching the apartment for Hayden's files, I can understand them stunning us to make their escape. But the probability that they're actually after me, or rather the research behind my creation, seems high.
Then why wouldn't they take him?
Leaving me when I was so vulnerable makes no sense. I now believe my original hypothesis to have been correct. Hayden must have been kidnapped by a powerful organization looking to get control of his research. Trashing our apartment may have been a cover for the theft of the data cache we were looking for. A reasonable deduction. But if they don't yet have Hayden's research, we may still have time to rescue him before something really bad happens. No, I didn't. They assaulted us from behind, and nothing showed up on my optics before I was disrupted. They either had cloaking of some kind, or were extraordinarily careful while making their way into the apartment. My optics, while not top of the line, are better than an off-the-shelf ROM's, and I should have been able to detect any thermal changes from someone being there. Oh, before I forget, here are your belongings. The nurses had me hold on to them for you until you awoke.
Ew.
Oh no.
That milk.
Here's your ID card. Don't lose this again. Woohoo! Here are those headphones you reviewed. I noticed the article on your computer before. Good job getting published.
Nice.
Oh, and here's your spoiled milk.
Thank you.
Luckily, the hospital staff didn't find your carrying of a carton of spoiled milk around to be a cause for concern.
But...
And finally, here's your commemorative glass of water that you got from Alfie. Looks like it got broken.
Aww.
Now all we have is this broken commemorative glass.
Hey, you can use it for something, I'm sure.
You're right. You wouldn't want to cut yourself.
Aw.
Just let me know when you want to leave.
Alright.
So,
excuse me.
oh my
Are
god,
you
seriously.
talking about Hayden Weber?
Alright. We're going to save there on that cliffhanger.
Yep.
And then save. It's a save name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just saving over the previous thing.
Perhaps. Seems like it. Yep. Alright, everyone.
Alright.
Thank you for joining us for our first part of Read Only Memory 2064.
Yeah, prologue and chapter 1.
And a very small chunk of chapter 2.
Yeah, we will be back next Sunday to
With-
stream the next part.
Yep.
We're glad that everybody could join us.
Yep. And if you're watching after the fact, thank you for checking it out. And we'll see everyone around.
Yeah, curious to see if the next chapter will be longer. We'll see, because that's usually how it happened in those other games, so who knows?
Well, like Borderlands, it was the other way around. Like the
Yeah.
first chapter was long and the rest were shorter.
Alright, that's it. Wait.